Well, somebody's cleaned the floors in here. Yes, hello everybody, Hackers of Gauzy here, also Such Creations. And today we're back in Pool 2 Workshop, where today we're playing Proteus and Anguinus. I don't want to pronounce that correctly. I hope my computer doesn't freeze up this time. Alright. The turbine's not even there. Now it's lift functional. Okay. Oh. Someone's polished the tiles in here. Holy heck. Alright then. Ooh. 4-to-1 Fizzler. Alright, neat. Okay, this all looks nice. Kind of reminds me of my Portal Redux of Chamber 1. Okay, got a 4-to-1 raising piston platform. Piston platform. Proteus and Anguinus. I don't know. Funnel and Faith Plate. Okay, that's there. Can we... No. It just soundly hits some blocking panels. Forgot to set something there. Right, so... What are we doing? So that... Can I can't see that because there's glass in the way. Can I, like... No, I can't shift around that. I can't go over there yet. I can put that there, but what triggers that? It's something over there. Probably a pedestal button. Okay, but how do we get over there then? Feels like this map's like 4-to-1 ambient noise too, I think. I used the same ambience in the last phase of GLaDOS Battle Redux, right before she activates the laser field. What if I look through here? Careful. Okay, oh, there's a surface up there I didn't see. I think I'm doing a portal peeking trick, but now I can just shoot it normally. I don't need to risk my life. Okay. Ooh, what? Oh. Okay, that's the Faith Plate. That legitimately scared me. Okay. So you can't hook jump to the platform below. They thought about that. So right, we can use this to get over that edge. Now we over here. There's a very brightly centered button there. This is the regular indicator lines. See how low res these look compared to the parallax ones? I can see why they made those. So that, what does that button do? It lowers that platform. Okay, cool. We don't exactly have a cube to work with yet. What if I just like do this? Or I take me over to the dropper. Which way do I need to face? This way. Oop, there we go. Cube here, it's like jail bars. Oh, yeah. We can just pass through these. I'm guessing the cube can't pass through these, though. That's the point. Those being there. Right, so timer. Okay, that's probably got a puzzle element to it. I feel like we need to drop that onto there quickly. Do a thing later. Now we'll just take it. Slight lag. So this. Yeah, I'm reminded of how I accidentally designed my SP Neon TARDIS map, where the TARDIS doors are just barely not wide enough to let a cube through, unless you're very resistant. Like I saw one person manage to get a cube through. What's over here then? Lights turning on. There's hanging clamp arms. This looks like a place for retrieving the cube on this side of the thing. Oop. Oh. Ah. I see. You're saving on your dynamic light budget there. It's very cute. I see what you did there. So, right. How should I go about this? If you're very clever, I figured you could probably cube throw down into that gap if you were very good at it. I'm not that good. But can you grab through the grating, I wonder? If I were just place down the cube there, would that... Curious. Can I even move my portal out of position while I'm here? I guess I can move in the blue portal. I'm gonna try a thing here. I'm gonna try a thing. Respawn you. You don't auto respawn. It's HD button is the same. So you want to drop the cube next to the faith plate. Not want it next to it. Nope, that was too close. Yeah. Shoot, I should have saved. Can I? Okay, good. They designed it very cleverly. You just shoot it again from up here. Now, I'm talking to you. Good. Sorry, I had my phone next to me. I thought I was just talking to it for a second. I don't even know what he said. It sounded like there's a command to it. So a little sooner. How about there? No, that was still too soon. Well, I guess that works. That's what I wanted. Right, just gotta loop around. Like itches. I see what they're doing. There's probably like unproductive textures about going on around here. And you can only, in Portal 2, you can only have one of those on at a time, so they're just switching them as you switch between areas. That's very sort of interesting. Am I? Okay, good. I'm still good. No sign of crashing yet. I did take an extra step before I started recording here. Okay, no, I can't grab that. I had to check. I did take an extra step before I started recording here. Try to be cautious and not have to restart again. So far, it's looking good, but we'll see how it goes as we get further along in the recording. So right, so that doesn't work. I can launch the cube over there, actually, now that I've done this. Is it just me, or is the color more saturated in this map? I feel like the colors are more saturated. Boink! So, I guess they went over to the one button. Right. I guess we'll just follow it. Is it over here? What? It didn't clear the glass. Are you... I guess I can just chuck it over the glass now that it's here, though. I can still work with this. Can I grab it from up here? No, that's too far. Let's chuck it over. Not the greatest throw. Okay, now we go over there again to get physics away from... Portal funnel away from the physics. Whatever. Chuck you back there. Now we need to get back there again, so we just repeat what we did. In fact, is it just me, or like several maps lately haven't had no music, just relying on either ambient sound, or else I just didn't bother to put any ambience whatsoever. Off. Right. So with this, shoot the thing. See, there we go. So I can press this to lower the platform. I'm just gonna walk around here, get back over. Presuming I need to move the portal to get off. The also point I want to use that the fact that the cube will be falling and send us somewhere. So it's coming out of the orange portal. So if I'll save here. I send it back here. I give up. That's literally looped there. Okay. Okay, when I hear the faith plate noise, shoot orange. Oh, that is not enough momentum. That's unfortunate. Not as much momentum as I was hoping for. Seems like you need the faith plate. Also, just to think it over. Once the cube is here, I set this here. Oh, that's why the button's timed. Okay. So, I think just getting the cube in here is the last step I need to figure out. Because I know what happens afterwards. Okay, so reload. Okay, we reloaded safely. That's still good. Alright, so... Guess the ambience is stopped. Do I need to act faster? No, it's still not enough momentum even to act faster. It seems like you probably need the funnel at that point. Get things going along. Probably. Is there a remote way to get a cube into the funnel? I don't think there is. If I get the cube into there... No, I can't do that, though. The funnels and the portals, the cube won't go through to that end. So how does one go about that, then? I can't shoot that from here. Just send cube back that way again. There's that. It doesn't really strongly do much for me. Not much else to go off of here. Okay, hold on. So, if I were to shoot the orange portal, the cube would just be lost. Shoot the blue portal. Puts it into that loop. If I do this, what happens? Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So if I go over here and move the orange portal, what does that do? Still not enough momentum. I'd have to throw myself off the ledge to catch that. By that point, you know, it's not going to be very useful to make that. Okay, just got a hunch. That's not it. So, the faith plate by itself is not nearly enough momentum. Out of curiosity, if I did like this, what would happen? It does not even reach the faith plate. That's disappointing. Right? Ooh. That didn't work. But, you know, I probably inserted some background music after the fact, just so it doesn't sound so empty. Video. It was with background music. This map certainly looks nice. I wish it just had more ambience to it. So we know that by itself is not going to do anything. Like, it's too weak to fully fly out of there. It's too weak to fully fly out of there. I can't really have the funnel grab it, can I? I could shoot how the funnel grab it and send it over here. But that's not going to do anything. That's pretty much where we started. Established these bars are here for blocking the cube. Probably only if you're very tenacious to get it through that gap. I'm probably not missing anything else here. It seems like we need to fix it. Also, the Portal 2 power sounds are just so satisfying. It reminds me of a map I made once. It's like the Astral Observatory from Breath of the Wild. And I had the options to change the lights around. I might have included that in a BTS video if I did. I'll link it here. The sounds are just so satisfying. So we know. Is there a way to get the cube into the funnel? The funnel doesn't turn off, I'm pretty sure. There's no air surfaces around it, doesn't turn off. It's like, how would you get the cube into it? It seems like we need the funnel to catch the cube so it can be carried to the end. That seems very likely. What if I... send it back onto the button? Is that enough momentum to reach us? Maybe? Would that be enough? So, same on the very edge. If I do this... oh yeah, it's enough momentum. Okay. I think we got this then. Map solved. Way to go. Gold star. Put a ribbon on that. Press this button. Get back on the platform. And we are golden. Perfect. That looks very nice. Another cube just fell. Right then. Oh, this is a fancy fist. There's this thing like Portal RTX or something. Why did I just say portal like that? Portal? Like, separate the syllables. That looks nice. It's very fancy. Whoa. Why are the square beams yellow washed? You're supposed to have more texture to them than that. goes along with this. Have you, like, lowered the texture resolution or something while making it not totally blurry? What is that about? That's kind of weird. Also, are these blue? No, they're just the lighting. What's weird? You fix the floating lights, you put them on the wall. They're clipping the truss a little bit, but they're not floating anymore. Nice. Okay, what is with the low detail square beams? That's creeping me out a little bit. They're not supposed to be that low detail. Then that was a good map right there. It's a little bit of thought. Yeah, use your head a little bit. I'll give it a like. And let's read. So, Proteus and Anguinus. I suppose I could be pronouncing that. Or the Olm is a neotenic cave-dwelling salamander native to Europe. It is remarkable for its mildly nightmarish appearance, lack of eyes, lazy lifestyle, and a lifespan of up to 100 years, with an average of about 70 years. There's a joke you've made about that, but I can't process it fast enough to make a joke. Funnels are one of my favorite mechanics, so I was shocked to see the last map I made with one is 2 years old already. How the years fly by, man. This puzzle began as a remake of Barrier. Barrier. Is that a map I've seen before? Wait, hold on. Let's see here. Okay, no, I don't think I've seen this one before. It doesn't look familiar. A small puzzle revolving around a funnel and a laser, as well as a weighted cube. My goal while making this is to create a chamber where the elements interact with each other and have to be reused. I think I've accomplished this pretty well. Anyways, if you find a cheese or a bug, let me know, and good luck. Have fun solving this. This looks like a good petty chamber, pretty much. It's just a little bit of editing. So, however, I was dissatisfied with how it turned out, so I started experimenting and making changes, and eventually ended up with a completely different puzzle. Personally, I wish the piston platforms would have seen a bit more use. No, they're just elevators. I'm very happy with how it's turned out still. Difficulty-wise, I'd estimate this map to be easy-medium, leaning towards easy. Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. I didn't get stuck for 5 hours or anything. The behind-the-scenes vista here was inspired and based off MP Co-op Tractor Beam Drill. Is that one of the Canon Pool 2 co-op maps? I don't have the co-op maps memorized by name. I barely have memorized by sight. I just remember that one map with like crossing faith plates over goo and like holes in glass, I think. I have not played the co-op campaign very many times. Like, I think you could probably count the number of times I've played it on one hand, I'm guessing. I wanted to do something I haven't done before. I haven't worked with BTS areas much, and when I did, they always strayed from Pool 2's design. The idea was the map is set in a less broken, or I guess more repaired, version of Co-op Course 4's post-Wheatley setting. Interesting thought. Stylistically, this roughly follows the same E3-inspired style as Amphiuma tridactylum. I use like Latin names, I guess, because this one is like the name of the lizard, salamander. So let's have a look here. Amphiuma tridactylum is a three-toed Amphiuma. It's an aquatic salamander in the family Amphiidae. I guess AxoLabs like salamanders. Figures since their icon is an axolotl, which is a salamander, I'm pretty sure. Can reach over 1 meter in length and has the largest red blood cells of any recorded animal. It holds no meaningful relation to this map. You just like the name. I guess AxoLabs just likes their salamanders. I wonder how they feel about the galactic salamander, axolotl, and Gravity Falls. I don't have anything else to add, so just enjoy solving this. Intended any sorts of glitches, speedrunning tricks, cube throwing, etc. I didn't see any. Yeah, I did suggest that one cube throw. Custom mounts and tools used. Door frame instance by Conclan. And beta style catwalks by Fiffle Sniffle. Is that the same Fiffle that made the Scuffle map I played the other time? Hammer add-ons, Hammer++. I still haven't properly used Hammer++ yet. I used it a little bit in the development of my Tipton map, but not nearly enough. More custom add-ons were taken from the PMAM Discord and the Portal with Thinking with Portal's Discord service. Portal with Thinking. Yeah. Additional add-ons were taken from the B mod. If I got to credit anyone, please let me know. Smart plate usage and portal management. Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a Lytron again. Hello. Test Shaper Junkie. Alright then, that was a good map. You know what then? I will cut it off right there. Another short, simple one. And as long as this doesn't backfire in my face, I made it through this entire episode without my computer freezing, so that's good right there, finally. Also, I've been leaning to the left here for a while, sorry the audio was offset. So, next time, as always, more maps. Till then, my name is AxoLabs, also known as Justin Creations, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching. I'm gesturing with my hands as if you could see me. I got a bit of 11th Doctor energy in me.